All right, we're wrapping up the 24th here, folks. Steering shaft, no help. As you can see, this one's even shorter, right? So, well, you can kind of get the idea. I'm trying to get it right in there for you, but it's not. There we go. So we're even shorter there. So, there are a couple different options. So I'll look around and see if we can find one. I don't think they give you dimensions on it. That's the problem with the Mondo. Being Italian, you send a message and they don't understand what you're saying. It'd be nice to be able to pick up the phone and call somebody. Call somebody! But that's for you, Rich. So we're hit a foul ball with the steering shaft. We got the CRG original line fixed up. Tightened it down on a fitting and the ferrules are stuck. They're not coming off like that one of Larry's. So we put Larry's in a bag and we're going to keep it for spare. This I'm after cleaning the second half of this thing. I'm not at all convinced that this is going to work at all. I'm going to order the $10 set of seals anyway, since we got the brake line. Really got nothing to lose. But what I really want to do is get a 40 millimeter hub for this here. So I just measured and figured out this is a 75 millimeter bolt circle. I saw these little hubs, right? These 5-bolt little hubs. If we can find a 40 millimeter like that, we'll just put this rotor on the cart and be done. We'll put that back together and put it on the way it was, bleed out the back and be done with that. You know, I look at this thing and I'm like, you know, the front pads, I didn't even really look, but the front pads look cooked. We might get a day out of them. I mean, it's going to be real close. Let me get a light in there for you. It smells like exhaust in here. We just fired up Bray's go-kart. We put the little tiny, look at that sprocket, just looks fast, doesn't it, Ben? Don't it? Man, that looks fast compared to that big jumbo concrete saw blade that was on that thing. Wow, that looks fast. So let's see what we got. There's a little bit of pad there. Yeah, there's pad there. There's enough there to certainly to get us through a day for sure. Yeah, oh yeah, twice the thickness of the backing pad, so the backing plate. So we should be okay with that. The reason I really don't want to make the spacer for this here, I changed my tune about making the spacer here, is because all this stuff would no longer work because it'd be wider, and it needs to be probably a 1/4 inch wider. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to make it too tight. That's a 12 millimeter rotor. I think we had it measures 460 thou. This measured from this inside here to inside here. These are the two parts of the caliper that are unbeat, untouched. So those numbers would be good. And I believe that measured 335 or something like that. So 100 thou, 150 thou, just to clear it. And then of course you want to be a little more. We'd have to be shimming these brake pads, and then if the pads get out past this beat up little retaining system that's here, then we got all kinds of problems. So long story short, we're going to try to find a 40 millimeter 5-bolt 75 millimeter bolt circle hub for this rotor, and I'm pretty sure I saw them on there. I just don't remember if they were all 50s or if they had a 40 in there. So we're going to find out. We'll have to see what that length of that Wildcart steering shaft, adjustable steering shaft thing was. To be honest, folks, I know this is going to sound like remnants of Ayrton Senna screwing with the steering shaft, but I was thinking to just cut it and lengthen it here and weld it back together. I could actually turn a piece of metal as well use solid steel and turn it down so it fits inside either end of the tube, and it was solid here, and then just TIG weld that up. And you know, you know, we need to raise this up. This has got to come up. That's all there is to it. So that's where we're at. We'll throw a tape measure on the length of this thing. We already kind of know the distance here is pretty much stock standard on everything. We need we got at least that much, and we need time and a half at least to get it up higher. So a little shopping. We're going to go in, cut it down a little early. I got my hands dirty, Bob. Was working on a bunch of different things here, and we're making a little progress. My back is killing me. I don't know what's going on with this back, but the lawnmower tore me up, and I ain't been normal since. So we're going to go in and do a little browsing, window shopping and browsing, throwing things in the shopping cart and get ready to pull the trigger. So that's it for the 24th. Part 3 in the can. Godspeed, God bless. Hang in there, y'all. We love you. We're praying for you.